I won't do it. I've done everything else you wanted, but this I utterly and finally refuse to do.
Pardon me if I correct you, sir, but you've done little that I wanted.
I sold my commission on your advice.
Was that so great a sacrifice? Were you really so much attached to the army?
It was a means of living till the lawsuit was settled. You've got the money from that, you must make it do.
Mr. Carstone, here is a list of your debts, and here is a note of the amount for which your commission was sold. A slight calculation will show you that there is nothing left. Nothing left at all. I should add that this list of your debts does not include a statement of my fee for my services as your lawyer.
Kenjan Carboy never bothered me for money, Mr. Bowles.
You should have stayed with them, Mr. Carstone, if you wanted the case conducted on credit. I myself do not pretend to be a man of property, though, of course, I'm willing to meet you as far as is possible. I cannot live on air and promises. Neither can my 3 daughters, nor my aged father, whom I support in the Vale of Taunton. They have needs, Mr. Carstone, and these needs must be satisfied. That cough of yours seems very bad.
I can't seem to shake it off. With all this worry, I haven't been able to eat or sleep properly.
Follow the course I prescribe, my dear sir, and your worries will vanish, for a time at least. Long enough, I trust, for us to see the termination of Jarndyce and Jarndyce.
Marry my cousin Ada and use her money. It's infamous.
May I suggest that perhaps you do not regard the matter in the proper light?
I regard it as it ought to be regarded. An expedient to help me out of my trouble. It's entirely shameful.
Mr. Carstone, is not Miss Clare herself a litigant in Jarndyce and Jarndyce?
You know she is.
And is not what you are doing designed to help her as well as yourself? Would not the speedy termination of the case advantage her as well as you? Is it not possible, by refusing to act as I advise, you may be doing Miss Clare an injury?
An injury?
Can you tell me, sir, on your oath, that if you went to Miss Clare and said, the fortune now tied up in Jarndyce and Jarndyce could be ours, if only I had a little money to pursue it?
As indeed it would.
As indeed it would. Can you tell me, sir, on your oath, that she would refuse you?
What you're saying is that by using my cousin's money, I may be able to enrich her as well as myself.
I never like to give hopes, Mr. Carstone, but I should say, with all due caution, that it is extremely possible.
And I could pay her back when I got my share. It would only be borrowing.
And then if, as I entirely understand, you have any scruples in the matter, you could arrange to pay her interest.
Yes?
Yes. You now appreciate, I trust, that there was nothing whatever infamous in what I suggested.
No. No, I'm sorry, Mr. Bowles. I didn't see it in the proper light, that's all. And my cousin is of age and free to marry me if she still wishes.
Which, let us hope she does.
I do love her, Mr. Bowles. Do me the justice to believe that. I should never ask her for a penny if I didn't love her with my whole heart.
Quite so, Mr. Carstone, quite so. Well, I think you should write at once. Always strike while the iron is hot. That is a good maxim, whatever the occasion. Would you care for me to draft a love letter for you?
I think our styles would scarcely blend. You do think, on your honor, that this is the best for her as well as for me?
You will be doing her a service, Mr. Carstone. Mark my words.
Oh, Esther.
Charlie said you wanted to see me, Ada.
Yes. I've had a letter, Esther, from Richard. I have to go to him.
Oh, Ada, is he ill?
No, I don't think so. Only dreadfully unhappy. He wants to see me, Esther. It's very important, he says, to do with a lawsuit.
Does he still hope to bring that to an end?
He says the end is in sight. If only I'll help him.
How can you help him, Ada?
He says there is a way. I must do it if I can, Esther. I must go to him.
Of course, my love. Where is Richard's regiment now?
He's no longer in the army. He's sold his commission.
Oh, Ada.
Oh, Esther, don't blame him too much. You don't know him as I do. How restless and unhappy this lawsuit has made him. There's so much good in him that's been hidden by this wretched chancery business.
I know. I know. Are you leaving now?
Yes. I've ordered a chaise from the inn. It's waiting outside. Esther, I know you'll think this is wrong of me, but I haven't told Cousin John what I'm going to do.
Not told him? Oh, Ada, why?
He kept Richard and me apart.
Only till Richard's future was assured. Oh, Ada, you aren't beginning to share Richard's doubts of him.
Oh, no. I shall always love Cousin John and be grateful to him. But he might plead with me, try to break down my resolution. That would hurt us both Because much as I love him, I love Richard more.
Oh, Ada, this is so wrong.
As soon as I've left the house, you may tell him. If there's anything you should know, I'll write to you from London. Think kindly of me, Esther, please. For I have a feeling I shall never return here. This was my home, and I shan't come home any more.
You shall, my love, both you and Richard, when all this bitterness is forgotten.
Goodbye, Esther. I wish I could be here for your marriage to Cousin John. But I know you'll be very, very happy.
Yes, Charlie?
You rang the bell, miss.
Oh, yes. Go to Mr. Jarndyce, Charlie. Ask him if I may see him.
Yes, miss.
Well, here it is. Not a very pretty place, but well, it's well enough for the time. And it's near Vowles' office. That's the principal thing.
Have you lived here ever since you resigned your commission?
It's all I could afford. Are you reproaching me for bringing you here?
No, Richard, no. But it's so comfortless after...
After Bleak House. Well, why don't you say it? That's what you mean.
Richard!
Oh, God, I shouldn't have done this to you. I knew it was wrong at the time. I fought against it all I could, but he persuaded me.
No, Richard, it was right. My place is by your side if you need me, my dearest. And the little I have is yours to use as you think best.
You'll get it all back 100-fold when the lawsuit's settled. That paper I signed in Vowles' office. I'm taking nothing from you.
I know. Don't talk about it anymore. Let's sit quietly together. Like old times.
Like old times. When we first fell in love. I had the brightest hopes. I was going to be such a good doctor, such a good lawyer, such a good soldier. I should have gone into the church, then I'd have made a round of the profession.
Hush.
But I've been constant to one thing throughout it all. The Jarndyce lawsuit. I'll settle it yet, I promise you. Only I get so tired. It's such weary work.
I shall be here to help and comfort you. For always.
Whatever happens.
Whatever happens. In sickness and in health. For God has joined us together.
So she's married to him?
She asks your forgiveness, Guardian.
She has no need of it. Heaven bless her and her husband. Poor Ada, poor Rick. Well, my dear, Bleak House is thinning fast.
But its mistress remains, dear Guardian, and always will. She'll do all she can to make it happy.
She will succeed, my love. She will succeed. Nevertheless, Bleak House is thinning fast.
Draw breath, Joe.
Draw's as heavy as a cart, sir. Moving on, sir.
Poor lad.
Curious story that he told, Mr. George. About the veiled woman and the lawyer and being taken to the cemetery.
Yes, and I'll engage to tell you which lawyer it was, Mr. Woodcourt. There's only one would have caused him all this misery and hounded to his death. It's Tulkinghorn, that's who it is.
Tulkinghorn?
I know the man to my sorrow.
What kind of man is he?
I'll tell you, sir. Peter confoundedly bad kind of man. He's a slow, torturing kind of man. No more flesh and blood than a rusty old carbine is. He's the kind of man that has caused me more uneasiness, more restlessness, more dissatisfaction with myself than all other men put together. That's the kind of man Mr. Tulkinghorn is.
I'm sorry to have touched on so sore a place.
Sore? That's no fault of yours, Mr. Woodcourt. But you shall judge for yourself. He's got a power over me. He keeps me on a constant seesaw. He won't hold off and he won't come on. This little property of mine, he's got a hold over that too. Sometimes he says I may be sold up, other times no. If I gotta go to him to make a payment or to ask him for more time, he don't see me, don't hear me, just passes me on to others who passes me back to him again. He keeps me prowling and dangling as if I was made of the same stone as himself. He chafes and goads me until I tell you, sir, I feel like doing him a mischief. If I had the chance, in one of the humours he drives me into, I think I'd take it.
All right, Joe. We're here.
Steady on, old trooper. Is there something you want to say?
Yeah. If you please.
A little wine, Mr. George.
Joe.
Now, Joe, take your time.
Just wanted to say, sir, before I go moving on.
You're not moving on anywhere, Joe.
Yes, I am, sir. I'm moving on fast. I just wanted to thank you, sir, for being so good to me. Thank you, sir.
Joe, old fella.
I'm comfortably in all I've ever been, except to the young ladies. Not take it as kind, sir, if you should see her, as to tell her how sorry I was I ever give her my illness, which I never meant to. If you go so far, sir, as to tell her that.
I shall see her, Joe, and I'll tell her.
It's getting very dark, sir. Do you see it?
It will be light, Joe, presently.
It's time for me to go to that dead playing ground. It's time for me to go along and ask to be put with him.
With who, Joe?
And it was good to me. This was laid out there. I wants to go there to be buried. Very good to me he was. He used for to say to me, I'm as poor as you today, Joe, he says. I want to tell him I'm as poor as him now. I've come to be laid along with him. Well, will you promise to have me took there, sir? And laid along with him?
I will indeed.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Now, they'll have to get the key of the lock before they can take me in. It's always locked. And there's a step there I used to clean with my broom. It's turned very dark, sir. Is any light coming?
It's coming fast, Joe.
Let me catch hold of your hand, sir.
Joe, do you know prayer at all?
Prayer, sir? No, sir, I never did.
And listen to me, Joe, and say after me what I say.
Say anything you say, sir. Right now it's good.
Our Father.
Our Father. Yes, sir, that's very good.
Which art in heaven.
Art in heaven. Is the light coming, sir?
It's close at hand, Joe. Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be.
If ever a human being was murdered, it was that boy. Cold, cruel, calculated murder, that's what it was. And by that lawyer.
Yes, men have discovered many ways of killing.
And he knows them all. I gotta go and see him tonight. I hope by then my blood's cooled down a bit. Or I tell you, sir, there's no knowing what I may say or do to that Tulkinghorn.
Bucket?
No, thank you, sir. Seldom do.
Snagsby.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Tulkinghorn. I won't say it's not welcome.
Now, Snagsby, what have you got to say to me?
You can speak freely, you know, in front of Inspector Bucket.
Well, sir, it's relating, not to put too fine a point on it, to the foreigner, sir.
Foreigner?
The foreign female, sir. French, if I don't mistake. Her that was here when Mr. Bucket and me had the honor of waiting on you with the sweeping boy that night.
Oh, Mademoiselle Hortense.
Well, sir, I'm not familiar with the names of foreigners in general, sir, but I've no doubt that would be it.
What has Mademoiselle Hortense been doing to bring you here?
Well, sir, it falls a little hard upon me. My domestic happiness is very great. Well, at least it's as great as can be expected, I dare say. But my little woman is rather given to jealousy. Well, not to put too fine a point on it, she's very much given to jealousy. And when a foreign female of genteel appearance comes into the shop and starts hovering, well, I would be the last to use a strong expression if I could avoid it, but hovering is the only way I can describe it. Well, sir, it makes my life very uncomfortable.
What has she said to you? I conclude she's spoken as well as haunting your premises.
Oh, yes, she has. She's had a good deal to say for herself. What she says, in effect, Mr. Tulkinghorn, is that always being denied by you, she will do herself the pleasure of continually calling at my place until she's let in here. Since when my life has been a perfect misery. What with not knowing when the foreign female would appear and Mrs. Snagsby's suspicions.
I'll see her next time she comes. In the meantime, Inspector, you might see that Mr. Snagsby is relieved of this annoyance.
I will, sir. Don't you worry, Mr. Snagsby. She'll not trouble you again.
Oh, thank you, sir. I wouldn't have come to complain if it hadn't been for my little woman. But you see, I've never deceived her, sir, since she named the day. I couldn't have done it. Well, not to put too fine a point on it, I dursn't have done it. And what that foreign female's hovering has aroused in her mind, well, I just can't tell you, sir.
I don't know what Mademoiselle Hortense may want or mean unless she's mad.
Well, even if she were, sir, it wouldn't be much consolation to have some weapon or other in the form of a foreign dagger planted in the family.
No, well, as I say, this will be stopped. If she comes again, send her to me.
Oh, thank you, sir. I wouldn't have troubled you, sir, if it hadn't been for my little woman.
I'll go along with you, Mr. Snagsby. Would you care to wait for me downstairs?
Oh, that would be a comfort, sir. I don't mind admitting it. The sight of that foreign female hovering, it just sends my heart up into my mouth. It's not good for connubial bliss. I can assure you it isn't. No.
I just wanted to ask you, sir, if you'd seen anything of that trooper lately.
George, you mean? Oh, he comes here occasionally to give me a trifle of money, more often to say he can't pay and ask for time. Why?
Only, sir, that the boy Joe died at his place today.
Did he? Blessed relief, I should think.
Well, that's just maybe, sir. But I heard from one of my men as I left about the place that Mr. George said some pretty odd things about you, sir, as being the cause of it.
Ah, he should thank me, not abuse me. Has the boy anything to live for?
I only mention it, sir, so as to warn you. You've got an enemy there.
Threatened men live long, Mr. Inspector. You take a glass of wine before you go?
No, thank you, sir. I won't keep Mr. Snagsby waiting. I'll call back, then, if I catch a sight of that woman.
Call back tomorrow, will you, Inspector? I have to go out now.
Very good, sir. Only, sir, be on your guard.
Oh, it's you, Mademoiselle Hortense. Come at a good time. I've just been hearing about you. What do you want?
To see you. And much trouble have I had to find you, sir.
Have you?
I've been here very often, sir. Always it was said to me, he's not at home. He's engaged. He's this, he's that. He's not for you.
Quite right and quite true.
Not true. Lies.
Look, mistress, if you've anything to say it.
I have this to say. You have not used me well. You're mean and shabby.
Mean and shabby, eh?
Trapped me. Caught me to give you information. You asked me to show you the dress of mine my lady must have worn that night and begged me to come in it here to meet that boy.
Well, wench, you were willing to come, and I paid you.
You paid me? 2 sovereign? I have not changed them. I refuse them. I despise them.
You must be rich, my fair friend, to throw money about in that way.
I am rich. I am very rich in hate. I hate my lady with all my heart. And you know that. You make sure of me, because you know that.
Well, having said all this, have you anything else to say?
Yes. I'm not yet placed. Face me well. Find me a good condition. If you cannot, or you do not choose to do that, employ me to pursue her, to disgrace her, to dishonor her. It is what you do. Do I not know that? Or do you think I'm so weak as to believe that I come here in that dress, in front of that sweeping boy, only to decide a little bet? A little wager?
You know, mademoiselle, I care very little what you believe or what you think you know.
But you will care. I will make you care. If you do not do the thing I wish, I will come here again. And yet again. And many times again, in effect. Forever.
Very well. First, I recommend you to take this candle and pick up that money of yours. You won't, eh?
No, I will not.
Well, so much the poorer you, so much the richer I.
Do you do as I demand?
I will tell you what I will do. Here is the key of my wine cellar. It is a large key, but the keys of prisons are larger.
Prisons?
And there are houses of correction where the treadmills are for women, the gates of which are very heavy and strong, and no doubt the keys also.
Truly? That is droll. But still, what does all this matter to me?
It matters this much, mademoiselle. Pay another visit here or to Mr. Snagsby's, and you shall learn.
In that case, you will send me to prison, perhaps?
I will send you to prison, certainly. Present yourself here again uninvited, and I will give you over to the police. They carry troublesome people through the streets in an ignominious manner, mademoiselle. Strapped to a board.
You are a miserable wretch. I will prove you. I will try if you dare to do it.
I advise you not to, mistress. You were dismissed by your lady as the most ungovernable and unmanageable of women. Now turn over a new leaf and pay heed to what I say, for what I say I mean, and what I threaten I will do. Now you better go. Think twice before you come here again.
Think you? Twice? 200 times? For what I say I mean, and what I threaten I will do. And I say here and now that I will make you sorry.
What did he say?
I told him you were going out, my lady, but he won't be denied. He says he must see you.
Very well, Mrs. Runsworth, show him in here.
Her ladyship will see you in here, Mr. Tulkinghorn.
I shall not keep you long, Lady Dedlock. What I have to say is very brief.
What do you want, sir?
Your ladyship may remember our talk of a few weeks ago.
I'm unlikely to have forgotten it.
After due consideration, I have come to the conclusion that Sir Leicester should be told. That is all I have to say, your ladyship.
When are you going to tell him? Tonight?
No, not tonight.
Tomorrow?
I think I had better decline answering that question, your ladyship. If I were to say I don't know when exactly, you wouldn't believe me, and it would serve no purpose. It may be tomorrow. It may be a week hence. You are prepared, and I hold out no expectation which circumstances might fail to justify.
If I were to warn you not to tell him.
Warn me, Lady Dedlock? How curious. That's the third warning I've received tonight. No, much as you would like to kill me at this moment, I shall wake to see tomorrow's sun. You may leave Sir Leicester's interests safely in my hands, Lady Dedlock. I bid you good night, and goodbye.
Take this, Mr. Woodcourt. Convey them to Rick by some means or other, I don't care how, and call on me if more is needed.
It's useless, Mr. Jarndyce. He'd guess somehow the money came from you, and I might be denied admittance to him.
Is Richard really ill, Mr. Woodcourt?
More in the mind, I think, than in the body. His perpetual attendance at the Chancery Court.
Does he go there so much?
He and Miss Flight are the most regular attenders.
God in heaven.
He sits with her and they talk together. Always of their lawsuits, nothing else.
Miss Flight told me what a dreadful drawing power it had. But that it should happen to Richard.
That poor girl is married to him. Mr. Woodcourt, when you can, stay near to him, I beg of you. He has no friend or advisor. He may listen to you.
I'll do all I can, Mr. Jarndyce.
We'll be coming up to London soon ourselves. I hope you may allow me to see him. But I forget my duties as a host, Mr. Woodcourt. Another glass of wine?
Oh, thank you, sir. You've entertained me royally, and now I must think about returning to London. But if I might ask one favor...
Name it, my dear boy, name it.
I so seldom visit the country. Might I walk through your grounds as I go?
But of course. Esther always walks in the garden in the evening when the weather is fine. She'll show you round.
Would you, Miss Summerson?
With pleasure.
The carriage will be waiting for you when you wish to leave, Mr. Woodcourt. Goodbye. I wish you'd brought me better news of Rick.
I wish I had.
But at least there still may be time to save him.
I shall be seeing you in London, Mr. Jarndyce.
We'll call on you when we come. Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.
The carriage at the gates, Charlie, in 10 minutes.
Yes,
This is a beautiful place to live. You must be very happy here.
Yes, I am.
Miss Summerson, I never told you, but I have a message for you.
From who?
From Joe. He asked me to give it to you just before he died.
Poor Joe. If he hadn't been hounded away from here, he might have lived.
Yes. He asked me to say how sorry he was that he gave you his fever. He begged your forgiveness.
I'm sorry it should have troubled him. My friends have been so good to me, they've made me feel the alteration in me matters very little. I wish Joe could hear me say I forgive him freely.
Perhaps he does, Miss Summerson.
I hope he does. Will you walk on?
May we sit here for a few moments? I've something more to say, this time for myself. Before I left England, I tried to express, and I hope I conveyed, something of the love I felt for you. You knew I was in love with you, didn't you, Esther?
That was so long ago. Things aren't the same anymore. You can see how changed I am.
Not to me. Please believe me, Esther, not to me. The gentle heart, courage, and the love of others are still there, and those are the things I love you for. I'm not rich, Esther. I'm no richer now than when I went away. But if you still feel towards me as I think you did once, will you, in spite of the little that I have to offer, will you marry me, Esther?
I think you have so much to offer. So much I would be proud to share.
Then you will marry me?
I am to marry Mr. Jarndyce.
Mr. Jarndyce? Do you love him, Esther?
Yes.
As you should love your husband?
I love him as the best and kindest of human beings.
As you should love your husband, Esther?
He's done so much for me, nothing I could do in a lifetime would repay him.
I see. I never meant to distress you. Sorry.
I can never say this as I would wish, but I am so deeply sensible of the honor you have done me. I know what a noble love it is you bring to me, and I shall never forget this night. And my pride and joy at having been loved by you, in spite of all.
Charlie, there's a storm brewing. Make sure that all the windows are closed. And see that there's a fire in Miss Esther's room.
Yes, sir.
Has Mr. Woodcourt gone, my love?
Yes, Guardian.
You look tired, my dear. Why don't you lie down for a little?
Guardian, have I been everything I should be to you? Everything I meant to be since I brought you the answer to your letter?
You have been everything that I could wish, my dear.
Guardian, I'll be the mistress of BLEAK House whenever you please.
When, my love? Next month?
If you wish.
dear guardian.
My dearest, dearest Esther.